Hello, hello. It is Friday. Happy Friday. I am so excited. It's the weekend. Why? No work. Then again, every day is work. The gate is open. All right, hang on. All right, so as always, we know what time it is. Got my C4. Oops, ran out of paper cups. And I like using the paper cups because then I just toss them. Because then I end up leaving them in the car. And then I have to take them out. But if I have the styrofoam cups or disposable cups, I can just use it and toss it. And today I have on, let's see, my lip gloss. This is the, we don't want that. Yeah, I used my finger to put that one on. Because this is out of my sample. But this is the one, this has no glitter. This is just shimmer. See? And you just want something simple for the gym. So, shimmer it is. Okay. I didn't know if I brought my key or not. All right. So, what are we doing today? And I realized that my videos are loud because I guess once I start driving, my car is a little loud. Sorry. I have a slight headache today. Okay, so just came back home to get some cash because my car is sounding mighty loud. And I don't know, I think kind of shaking a little bit. I don't know. So I know I need 2 new tires. Well, 2 tires. So I think that might be the problem. So I'm going to this used car place. Hopefully they have the size tire I want because I do not want to buy 2 new tires right now because I am trying to get my son situated with homeschool and there's stuff that I still have to get. You know, not that he has everything that he needs, but there's stuff that I want to get it to make the transition nicer, smoother, and just kind of, I want to get him, I'm going to pick up 2 desks from IKEA this weekend. He doesn't really need 2. We already have desks at home, but the one, I have 2 in my office, but it's a little bit too big. It's a real desk. Like, you know, like an office desk. So he doesn't really need that. And plus, I don't feel like taking it apart because I don't like putting things together. And that's going to require taking it apart, moving it, emptying it, moving it, and all that. So whatever. And then putting it back together. And normally, when I take things apart, I can never put it back together because I don't have the patience for that. That God didn't bless me with that kind of patience. But anyway, so he already has 1 desk that's in his room. It's just a little, it looks like a table. It was from IKEA. It was like $25 back then. And that's what my girls used. They each had 1. I don't know what happened. Only one of them, actually I had 3 because my mom had 1. The girls had 1 each. And we're down to 1. So I'm just gonna buy 2 more and then I'm gonna make it into like an L-shaped form so he can have his monitor in one and whatever. So I don't want to spend, then I was contemplating on, we have several DVD players. We haven't used a DVD player in God knows how long. And I know they're pretty cheap now, but we have several and I was thinking about, you know, should I just try this? No, I'm going to test it. That's just wasting money because we do have a lot of DVD players. And we probably have about 7, honestly, packed away where I don't even remember where they are. I know where there's 2. And then the other ones are packed away in boxes and whatever. So anyway, but there's other stuff I want. I want to get him a chair. We do have one already, but it's like really uncomfortable. Really. It's like the plastic ones. I think I got that from IKEA also. He could use it for now, but if I see something cheap, I'm just going to get it for him. And also, I wanted to get him a globe And this is for homeschooling. I wanted to get him some posters to hang on the wall, like with the cursive handwriting, the multiplication table. He's pretty good with the multiplication table, but just they have a chart with different formulas and something. I don't know. I was just looking at different things. I've been looking online and probably buying more than I need, but I just want to make sure he is ready and he has everything that he needs. So this weekend we're going to do a little back to school haul. He's going to like this. Back to school where, even though we have everything he needs, like pencil, pen, paper, but I'm just going to let him pick out some things, some more fancy pencils, and he likes the mechanical pencils. So I'm going to let him get some of those, and maybe a notebook. I'm going to let him pick out a binder that he likes. And so, kind of something to kind of give him that extra. He's excited, but just something to kind of, back to school shopping. Every kid loves that. So no clothes though, because he doesn't have any clothes, and so my son asked me, because I told him, hey, we're gonna have to get up in the morning, something is pulling, and act like we're going to regular school. So you're gonna get up at a certain time, you're gonna shower, brush your teeth, eat your breakfast, and do a little exercise, even if it's a little bit, some push-ups or something, or go outside and, because we have a basketball hoop, go outside and shoot a hoop for maybe 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and get him into a schedule. We're going to sit down this week and we're going to come up with a schedule for him. He already knows he has to be up by 8:30 because school starts at 9. My son does not like to wake up early, and he does not like to sleep. He got that from me. He does not like to go to bed. My husband will come in from outside and he will shower and eat, and my husband will be knocked out in 10 minutes. Not me and not my son. My son will stay up, and then he'll go downstairs a million times. Then he'll go brush his teeth. And then he'll come back, and then he'll talk. And so he'll do this, and I swear his bedtime is at 9:30. Most times, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, he's still up and about, trying to distract you from realizing that it's past his bedtime. Hang on. So we're gonna have to fix that, because if I'm organized and he's gonna have to get organized, and then this way our transition and our whole homeschool thing with me still working and trying to juggle both, it's gonna make it that much easier. Okay, so I'm trying to get everything situated. I'm actually gonna do a whole a spring clean this weekend of my loft area, because some of the stuff is still packed there from when we did the floor, and I never put it back together because they're not quite finished. We fired those people, but anyway, well, that's a long story, because my husband was doing some of the work too, but they were kind of helping with certain things. So anyway, whatever. But so it's pretty much done, but not right all the way done. So I haven't put back the stuff in the closet. We have a closet that had nothing but games in it. I mean, top to bottom was games, board games. And we like playing board games, but we haven't really played that much. Like Christmas time, we really played a lot of board games. But we haven't done so. So I'm contemplating, do I need to keep all of those? Do I need just pack them away? But then if you pack them away, you're not going to really use them because you're not going to see them. So then I'm thinking maybe I should get a shelf and stack them on the shelf in the closet, or take them out. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't really want the loft to look like a game room, or nobody really uses up there. Everybody's pretty much in their own room or downstairs or outside. But that's going to be his school area, so I want to kind of declutter it. It's not really cluttered. There's actually not much in there, but the closet has stuff in there. Nothing is in the closet now. So I'm contemplating, if this car just slowed down right in the middle of the road. Are you turning? Anyway, so I'm contemplating on, and then we also had, I have a box, a humongous box with DVDs in it, movies. We don't even watch watch those movies. But it's like, do I get rid of it? Do I keep it? Where do I keep it? I could put it in the attic, but the heat and all that might affect it. The cold, I don't know. So it's like, what do you do with stuff like that? Do I have a yard sale and sell it? But in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, one day these movies might be worth a lot of money, or you can't find it again. Or when my kids get older, they can show their kids, okay, this is what we used to watch movies. It's kind of like the VHS and like the cassette tapes we used to use back in the days for music. But I'm like, okay, I don't know. I just think enough is enough with it now, because it's like we can't collect everything. And I think that's where I'm stuck in the middle of it, because I'm in my mind. And then there was this guy that used to copy movies and sell the movies at wherever he used to sell them. And so I have a ton of those but I'm just gonna get rid of it, but then I look at it and I'm start looking at the movies and I'm like, wow, this was a good movie. No, let me keep this one. So it's like, okay, do I look at it or do I just toss it all? Because when you look at it and go through it, you're going to start picking out stuff that you want to keep. And before you know it, you're keeping everything. And I've done that before. So, I don't know. I think I just need to toss it, because it's like I'm moving from closet to closet and I'm not quite getting rid of anything, because I'm keeping it because I'm thinking it's of value. Anyway. I don't remember if I told you that, but I have to go. Oh yeah, I did say I'm going to get the tires. So it's right down the street, so I'm going to hurry and get the tires. Usually there's no wait, 10 minutes, I'm in and out. So guess what? My workout's going to be a little short today, but that's all right. And guess what? It's right near the Ross that I wanted to go to last night and didn't go. And I don't know why. I don't even need to go to Ross, because there's nothing in there I really need. So yeah, my biggest problem is I'm trying to declutter. And it seems like when I declutter one room, I move the stuff to another room and clutter that room, and then I'm decluttering that room again, and I move it either back or somewhere else. And I just think I just need to toss it or put it somewhere where I could put it up for sale. Because I know I could get a lot of money. Not a lot, but even if I got $1 a CD, I literally have hundreds. When I tell you hundreds, it's like I used to have them in a shelf. And this was before Netflix got big and all of that stuff. Me and my husband used to buy movies like crazy, because we didn't have Netflix. And then at one point we got rid of cable, so we were just buying movies. And so we just kind of collected over the years. And so it's like time. Okay, we need to get rid of it. Then I have so much stuff I have a shed that is full of stuff that I don't even know what's in there, that I need to declutter that also and get rid of stuff. But I can't put the movies in the shed. Then I have books that, like, since my kids were young, and I'm like, what do I do with these books? I don't believe in tossing books, burning books. But I don't know. It's probably just the old-fashioned ways I have. I just find it hard to toss a book, and then it's like, when you look at certain books, it's like, oh, my daughter had this when she was a baby and she's 26, and then it went through all the kids, so it's like, oh, you're kind of attached to it. But I have too many attachments, and then I always think, okay, maybe I can save it for my kids when they start having kids. And then it's like, okay, here comes the clutter. But do you give it to them now? And it's like, no, you don't want to give it to your kids. Like, my one is in college. One is, she has a roommate now. It's like, they're not permanent in any location to say keep it. So it's like, what do you do? if anybody have any suggestions, please let me know, because I'm tapped out. I'm ready to just toss and toss. But I don't want to regret, good stuff. And I don't know. I guess I could. I don't know. I don't really like giving the Salvation Army stuff either, because even though the Salvation Army does do a lot of stuff, but to me, you donate stuff and they sell it for arm and a leg. Well, at least in my area. So there's another thrift store, but I don't even know if they take DVD. They probably do. I think they mostly do like clothes, like things, housework stuff, that things people could really use, not DVDs and CDs. I don't know. And oh, speaking about that, see, we not only have DVDs, movies, we also have music CDs. A lot, because we used to buy a lot of mixed CDs. My husband, when we had the shop, we sold mixed CDs that we used to buy, and we kind of kept one of each every time we ordered. So we have a lot of those. Those I'm not tossing, because I don't know. Music I won't toss, because even though the music is online also, but I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to be trying to do this weekend. I'm taking off Monday and Tuesday because, my son getting started with school. I'm starting him on Monday. So I just want to kind of be there to make sure he's okay, understanding everything that's going on and whatever. Actually, I need to make sure, see when my CDs, the CDs are going to be mailed out from the school. They're supposed to have been actually in the process, so I need to just check to verify. So I didn't get an email or anything, but they said it would send me one, but I need to check just to make sure. You always want to check, because even though you speak to somebody and they say, oh yeah, it's done and whatever, you always want to make sure, because sometimes some people get lazy. I'm not saying that's the case, or some people it's overlooked, or it could be a problem with it or something, and you never know, because either I missed a call, they forgot to call, or whatever. So even he does have access to the curriculum online, which I do need to check it today just in case, because if it's not done, then I can't start him Monday. His official start date, as I stated before in prior videos, is the 17th. But they said you have access 2 weeks prior. So we're going to get online and just try to see what we can see and make sure it's up and running. And then I'm going to take off Monday, Tuesday. And I'm going to be, actually my whole weekend is going to be spent cleaning and getting rid of stuff in my house, top to bottom. I already started my laundry. I have one more basket of clothes to wash. Still got to put them away though. That's tonight while I'm relaxed. I like putting it away while I'm watching TV, and I'll just sit there and fold. That I'm content when I'm folding and watching a good show or watching YouTube. I haven't really watched a good show in a while. I've just been watching and learning from YouTube. I mean, I swear, I thank God for YouTube. I have learned so much, and I only started really watching YouTube probably a year now. I never really paid attention to the YouTube craze or nothing, or never. I don't know. I just never did. Never really saw the need for. I don't know. It never crossed my mind to do YouTube. To go on YouTube until my husband started his gardening channel, and then from there I'm like, wow, pretty neat. And you just started branching off and whatever, and you see different things. I absolutely love YouTube because I have learned so much in different areas. I've learned about the homeschooling. I've learned about organization. I've learned about food, mukbangs. I've learned about gardening. I've learned about decluttering. I've learned about the homeschool. I learned about makeup. All kinds of stuff. I'm telling you, anything you want to figure out or learn, YouTube. I don't even use Google, really. I go to YouTube if I want to figure out something. But anyway, I do have to figure out how to, because my ice maker just quit working on me. I don't know why. I think it was something with the filter. We replaced the filter, and I'm not sure if there's something we had to do. I do have the manual at home, but I don't like reading manuals at all. I don't like reading manuals. I don't like reading directions to put nothing together. Now, that might seem lazy, but it's not. I just don't. Now, I'll read a book. I'll read something, but as far as putting something together and trying to figure it out, I don't like to do that. No. I wish this headache would go away. Anyway, the Ross is right there, and where I'm going is right there. So, go get my tires first. And then, it's a beautiful day today, beautiful day. It's not cold, it's actually 71 degrees. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. Anyway, it's a little mom and pop tire place I'm going to. Really small place, but they have decent tires. I've been buying tires from them for a long time. When I don't want to buy a new tire, okay buddy, stay over there. Yeah, I'm hoping they will have my tires. Usually they do. Actually, but not this car, my other car they usually do. Is this my turn? Yeah. Is it? Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm confused. That's new. Oh wow. I haven't been down here in a while. That's a new place. It looks familiar. It used to be a Dairy Queen, but a Dairy Queen is further down. That's a new restaurant they put in. But anyway, so I don't know why I am so excited with homeschooling my son, but I really, really am. Not saying I'm the best teacher, but I think I'm pretty darn good. Yeah. So I know how to get them to do stuff because my two oldest, when I tell you they are awesome students, oh my goodness, awesome. They stayed on the honor roll. They have never failed a class. Never. My daughter right now is acing. My one that's in culinary school, she's acing everything. The other one before that, she went to Florida State University, got her bachelor's degree, and she, even though cancer kind of slowed her down a bit, when she finished treatment, she went back running, got a double major and a minor. And she finished up her master's degree not too long ago. Oh, there's two people ahead of me, God. Anyway, we could just sit and chit chat here, but let me actually find out if they even have my tires first before I even sit here and wait, and then they don't have it. So anyway, let me get out of here real quick. So she's busy. Anyway, so they're pretty good with school, and so I never had a problem with them in high school. And my son is the same. He aces everything, and the thing is, he aced the stuff, and he's a grade ahead. So I'm really proud of him. That's why I know this homeschool thing will really work for him, because he can work at his own pace. Because even when he was at the Christian school, he would finish his work first, and he just had, he doesn't like to sit still. So not that he has ADHD or nothing. He just, when he's finished with his work, he just needs something else to do. And basically, they would, give him stuff to do. He could either go to the office and do something, whatever. So they kept him occupied at the Christian school. So I figure with this, if he works at his own pace, he'll work ahead. He doesn't mind working ahead at all. And my daughters were like that too. They would try to, like when I did the summer program with them, they would just try to skip ahead and finish all the books and everything. So I am blessed in that area, and I'm so grateful, because oh my God, I don't know if I would have the patience to do it if I had to be behind him 24/7. Now the thing is, to get him to get up is the problem. Not really the problem, because he knows he has to get up for school. So you have to, as a parent, you just have to go in a few times and wake him up. But see, my mom back in the days, if I didn't get up out of bed, or my aunts, when my cousins didn't get up out the bed, oh, you were getting drugged out the bed. You getting up out the bed. So I haven't done that yet. But I've taken the covers off. Anyway, let me go in here and find out if he has my tire. It looks like my gym time might not be till now. I mean lunchtime. It might have to change. Anyway, this is a little shop. Let me. I better see what kind of tire I need. All right, let's see. Lord, I can't even read it. 205/55/16. Okay, my lucky day. I only need one tire in the back. The guy that changed my tire, my brakes, said I needed 2 tires in the front. But did he even say the front? He told my husband I needed 2 tires. But the guy just checked. He said I just need 1. But they're finishing up a truck that's in there. Then the car in front of me shouldn't be that long because I think they're finishing up, almost finished with that truck. But anyway, so that's that. I don't think I'm going to be at the gym today for now because I have to get back to work. I only get an hour for lunch. And we already 10 minutes into that. And figure 10 more minutes by the time I sit here and they finish, it's going to be about 10 minutes. And then, 10 minutes back home. So that's 30 minutes. Yeah, no. I have to go, and I can't even go later because I have so much stuff to do. I was ripping apart his books last night to put them in the binders and put them in the folders and all that. So that is what I am working on this weekend, and I want to get it done. I'm gonna fold. First thing, what I'm gonna do this weekend, I'm gonna fold my laundry and put it away tonight after I finish working. Clean my room, which is not much to do in there, and put the clothes away. And then because his papers and books, all those books are like on my bedroom floor because I was working on them last night. So I'm gonna then I need to move out the stuff out of my loft. So tomorrow when I go to IKEA, I come home and I could just set up my stuff. So that's my plan after I get out of work, is to clean my room, put away my laundry, clean my loft, pull out the stuff that's in my loft. Actually, the stuff that's in my loft is like my son gaming things, because when we cleaned his room and rearranged his room, I didn't bring half that stuff back in there because I took out the table that we were using to put his games underneath. So I do have to find something to replace that, and I don't know what yet. I need to probably get a bookshelf for his room so he can sit all his games on. I do have his original bookshelf, but it's a huge bookshelf with like, I think 24 cubby holes. Maybe not 24, 3, 6, 9. I think it has like 3, 6, 9, 12. I think it has like 16 cubby holes. And that's where his toys used to be, but he doesn't play with that many toys anymore. So I moved it out and it became a bookshelf. It had his toys and toys and books on it. Now it's in my office with books. And when I tell you books, it has books on there, the same books. So I have to figure out what I need to do with that. But anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you the whole time while I'm waiting for the tire. So I will get back when we're done. So I am leaving the tire place. Hang on. Much better. So I am leaving the tire place now, and there is literally cars lined up, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 7 cars that came after me. So I came at a good time because that 7th person gonna be there for like maybe 2 hours, because one person was getting 4 tires. So thank God I came when I came. So it doesn't look like we're heading to the gym today because it took a little bit longer than supposed to. Blah blah blah. Took a little bit longer than I anticipated. So, and I only needed 1 tire, which was good. I was ready to get two, but the guy was like, you know, they're real honest people, and he was like, no, you only need one, which was good, because he could have easily said, oh yeah, you need two. And let's see here. So anyway, so I am just gonna mosey on over to Ross, which is next door in the next plaza, literally the next plaza, so, and see what they have, and then I am heading back to work. And I have no idea why I am so hungry. My car sounds a little bit better, so it must have been that tire that I needed. I don't know. I think I need to get this car checked out a little bit, because we don't want it to break on us, honey. I need you for another couple more, probably about another 5 years when I retire. Then I get my retirement car. I'm not buying a new car though, not at all. I don't want another car payment. I don't have a car payment now, but no, to me, car payments are a waste. I've had car payments before, and yeah, from here on out, I want to purchase everything cash. If I don't have the cash, then I don't need it. I'm telling you, I'm trying to be debt free. I really want to be debt free. That is my hopes of becoming debt free by the time I retire. You know, not saying not totally debt free, but you know, I'll have my mortgage, because that's the biggest investments you have, most people have. But I'm not gonna have a high behind mortgage payment either. So we're trying to work on that, and it's getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. So by the time I retire, wow, this car just literally cut across like 4 lanes to go into the turning lane in front of these other cars, instead of just going down the street and turning around. You know, people do something. Here, but I lost the end of my footage. But again, thank you for watching The Jewels to Life, and tune in tomorrow for my next video. May God continue to bless you and your family. Love, peace, and blessing.